My husband of 5 good years tried to swap destinies with me. He tried to swap my destiny with his. Little did I even know this shameful, this wicked, evil man had already swapped destinies with our son who passed away. This led our son to lose his life. Story time. I've been married to my husband for 5 years. Everything, like I said at the beginning, every relationship has got its ups and downs. Nothing major, nothing to even worry about. Anyway, we got married. A few years into the marriage, I had our children. Then I started noticing that my business that I built and worked hard for just collapsed to the ground. I started falling ill here and there. I'll go to the hospital, they'll do tests, checks, everything, and then find out that nothing is wrong with me. They'll say that maybe it's just stress. Fast forward, we lose our son out of nowhere. He wasn't sick, nothing wrong with him, and he died. What my husband told me is what that shocked me the most. He said it's the will of God and I shouldn't even mourn our son. I shouldn't even cry. I shouldn't even talk about him or mention him in this house. At the time, I was too busy mourning our son, upset about the whole situation to even think about what my husband said. Fast forward, he lost a family member. We had to travel to his village. That's where the family member died for the funeral. The day of the funeral, it was very busy, but I noticed this old, frail looking man struggling to hold things. He was carrying stuff, but struggling. So I decided to approach him to help him. Well, after helping the old man, he looked at me dead in the eye. And I'm thinking, is something wrong with me? Is something on my face? I don't know at this point, because the way the old man was staring into my eyes, it started to freak me out. He asked me, my daughter, are you okay? I looked at him and I said, yes, I'm okay. I'm fine. Nothing wrong with me. He said, are you sure you are okay? I said, yes, I'm okay. He said, you are not okay. He asked me, have you been sick here and there? All complaints, but then when you go to the hospital, nothing, they can't find anything wrong with you. I said, yes. This is a man that I've never met before. I don't know him. I've never met this guy, this old man in my life. So for him to ask me these questions, I was taken back a bit. Then he said, why is there dark shadows hovering all over your head? Now this really freaked me out. And I'm wondering, is this guy just confused or what? But he said, your husband knows what he did to you. It's because of your husband, your life is like this. When you go back home, ask your husband what he did to you. I was confused. I was lost at this point. I didn't even know what to do. I thanked him and I left. When I found out what exactly my husband did, it shocked me. And please go to part 2. It's open now. My husband has been trying to swap destinies with me, swap my destiny with his. And through the process of doing this, he ended up swapping destinies with our son, the one that died. This led to him dying. Anyway, after days of contemplating, I thought maybe this guy is confused. But then I brought myself to ask my husband. I told him exactly what happened and what the old man told me. He said, this is just an old man talking and I shouldn't pay mind to it. I shouldn't pay any attention to what he said. He brushed it off completely. Anyway, when we returned back, after we returned back from the funeral, tell me why I started falling really ill. I had like really severe headaches, really bad. Then my leg would be hurting as if something is jabbing my leg. After that, it would turn to my arm, then to my neck, to the point that I couldn't sleep. I've been to the hospital. They've done tests, they've done everything, and they said there's absolutely nothing wrong with me. They think that it might just be stress if I'm going through something at home. I, on the other hand, just saw there's something not quite right. So I started to suspect what the old man told me. Anyway, my husband's best friend came from the village to visit him. I was too unwell to even come out and serve them. But our bedroom is not far from the living room. The door wasn't closed, so I could hear my husband and his best friend talking, to the point that they started whispering, but I could still pick on what they were saying. My husband's best friend is advising my husband to stop what he is doing because he is going to lose me if he doesn't stop. My heart skipped a beat when I heard this. Anyway, after he left, I decided to snoop through my husband's phone. I found his best friend's number. I rang him one day and I told him that I want to talk to him and need to meet. He agreed and we arranged. The day comes, I go to meet him. I told him that I overheard their conversations when he came to visit my husband, and he needs to be honest with me. He said, I am not his first wife, which I never even knew about this. He said my husband was married before. They had children, and my husband is part of this cult. He has been swapping destinies. He did that with his late wife, which led her to die. He did that with all of their children, which led them all to die as well. And he said that this cult will drain you. It'll make you fall sick. Everything you do will never ever go well. And also, he approached me because he knew that my destiny was bright. He knew that I had a good future, and therefore I was his next victim. I didn't even know what to say. His best friend proceeded to tell me that he has been begging my husband to stop what he's doing because I'm a good person, I'm a child of God, and someone who cares about humanity, and my husband needs to stop this. But apparently my husband had actually tried convincing his best friend to join this cult, but he said never, because he's never going to sacrifice any of his loved ones for money, all for the sake of money. He's not going to do it. So my husband, apparently that day, because his friend tried to tell him to stop what he's doing to me, because if not, I'm going to end up dying, he asked him to leave the house and said never ever to contact him again. So his best friend advised me that if I want to get well, and also for the safety of my other children, I need to leave. I need to run away. I took his advice and I went back home. One midnight, I took some important documents, a few clothes, and my children. We run. I went to my sister's house. He has been trying to get hold of me, but he can't. Myself and sister and the children, we've been going to church. A pastor has been praying for us, and he revealed to us that there is someone dear to me, someone closer to me, is the one doing this to me. I have started feeling a lot better than what I was before. People, destiny swapping is real. I'd like for you to comment your ideas, your thoughts, your opinions.